Understanding love. Essential components for a successful relationship. Just like a physician diagnosing a baffling illness, the state of our world points to a surprisingly modest culprit, a fundamental misunderstanding of love. Love. That ever-elusive, intoxicating elixir that we chase with fervor, yet struggle to define beyond fleeting moments of euphoria ignited by a captivating partner's allure, wit, and charisma. Across cultures, love has been heralded as the pinnacle of human experience, yet its essence remains as enigmatic as ever. While the Western world has often turned to the teachings of Jesus of Nazareth for guidance on matters of the heart, his message, steeped in faith, may not resonate with all. Thus, the quest for a new paradigm of love, one grounded in secular principles, is paramount in our modern age. Enter the need for a fresh philosophy of love, one untethered from religious dogma and accessible to all, regardless of creed or belief. Picture a belief system that serves as a roadmap, leading us away from superficial connections and towards deeper, more meaningful bonds. In this pursuit, we unravel the fabric of love, examining its intricacies through a prism of 7 key ingredients, each essential in crafting relationships built on authenticity and mutual understanding. First, let's debunk the notion that love is solely about grand gestures and Hollywood romance. Authentic love, as we come to understand, is rooted in vulnerability, the willingness to open our hearts fully, flaws and all, to another. It's about embracing imperfection and finding beauty in the raw, unfiltered essence of our shared humanity. Next, we delve into the importance of communication, not just in the exchange of words, but in the art of truly listening, seeking to understand rather than simply respond. Moving forward, we confront the role of empathy, the cornerstone of genuine connection. Empathy allows us to walk in another's shoes, to feel their joys and sorrows as our own, fostering a sense of solidarity that transcends individual experience. Yet, empathy alone is not enough. We must also cultivate compassion, the active expression of empathy through acts of kindness and understanding. In our exploration of love's new frontier, we navigate through respect, reciprocity, and resilience, recognizing them as pillars upon which lasting relationships are built. Together, these 7 ingredients form the blueprint for a love that defies boundaries, transcending cultural, religious, and societal constraints to embrace the universal language of human connection. 1. Kindness and compassion, a new definition of charity. At its essence, love embodies a spirit of benevolence and tenderness. It transcends mere admiration for the admirable and extends its embrace to the flawed, the fallen, and the fractured parts of both ourselves and others. Love, you see, isn't a pedestal for strength and perfection. Rather, it's a beacon of compassion shining its light on the unexpected corners of humanity, the messy, the lost, and even those who stir up feelings of aversion or unease within us. It's easy to applaud excellence, but true love reveals itself in the deliberate act of extending kindness towards our own flaws and the imperfections of those around us. In the grand dance of life, we all stumble upon moments that leave us humbled, vulnerable, and in need of other people's kindness. It's during these times that love truly manifests its power. It's the gentle hand that reaches out to lift us from our knees, the unwavering gaze that sees past our evident shortcomings to uncover the latent beauty buried within. For in the tapestry of existence, it's often the threads of imperfection that add depth, richness, and meaning to the overall masterpiece. So, let us not shy away from the messy, the broken, and the tarnished aspects of life and ourselves. Instead, let us embrace them with the same fervor that we reserve for the polished and the pristine. For it's through the lens of love that we discover the extraordinary within the ordinary, the sublime within the mundane, and the boundless capacity of the human heart to transcend its own limitations. 2. Imagination. Perceiving things above and below. Peeling back the layers in a complicated tapestry of love and looking under the surface, where bitterness, cynicism, and the scars of past injuries lie dormant, is a deep art. It's an act of imagination, a journey into the depths of another's soul to unearth the pain and adversity that have shaped them. Imaginative love isn't content with superficial assessments, it's driven by a quest to uncover the hidden narratives and untold stories behind people's actions and reactions. In the pursuit of imaginative love, we become seekers of vulnerability, not as a weakness to exploit, but as a shared human experience deserving of empathy and understanding. It's about extending a hand of compassionate inquiry, daring to tread where others fear to go, and offering regretful kindness to those whose struggles mirror our own. For in recognizing the universality of desperation, we forge connections that transcend the boundaries of time, culture, and circumstance. So, let us embrace the challenge of imaginative love, for it holds within its grasp the power to transform relationships, heal wounds, and bridge divides. It's a call to empathy, a reminder that behind every facade lies a complex tapestry of emotions and experiences waiting to be acknowledged and embraced. And in the gentle touch of imaginative love, we find solace, redemption, and the possibility of a more compassionate world. 3. Kindness, exceeding judgment. In the vast landscape of advocates for social justice, there exists a fervent determination to reshape our world into one of equity and fairness. Yet, amidst their zealous crusades against perceived wrongs, a crucial element often gets lost in the fray: kindness. It's a tragic oversight, really, as their righteous indignation leaves little room for the essential virtues of mercy, humility, and grace. While their stance against injustice may be just, their approach lacks the tender touch of compassion that could truly bridge divides and foster understanding. In the relentless pursuit of what is right, we mustn't forget the importance of being kind. For kindness transcends mere notions of justice. It acknowledges the inherent humanity in all, even those who have faltered or strayed from the path of righteousness. In the eyes of kindness, there are no irredeemable sinners, only individuals deserving of ongoing compassion and understanding. It's a profound recognition that the moment someone is deemed wrong, our duty to extend kindness to them becomes all the more imperative. Let's not let the morality of our cause drive us to lose sight of the importance of kindness. Instead, let us infuse our advocacy with the gentle strength of compassion, recognizing that true change comes not from condemnation, but from empathy and goodwill. In embracing kindness as a guiding principle, we pave the way for a more inclusive and compassionate society, one where justice is tempered by mercy, and righteousness is measured not just by deeds, but by the depth of our compassion. 4. Forgiveness, acknowledging our common humanity. Forgiveness, at its core, is a profound acknowledgement of our shared humanity, a recognition that each of us is bound to stumble and err along the winding path of life. In the grand mosaic of human existence, imperfection is our common thread, weaving through every triumph and tribulation with equal measure. It's a sobering realization, perhaps, but one that compels us to extend grace to ourselves and others. In embracing forgiveness, we embrace the essence of humility, casting aside the cloak of self-righteousness to confront the shadows lurking within our own souls. It takes courage, no doubt, to peer into the depths of our imperfections and confront the demons that dwell there. Yet, it is in this act of self-awareness that forgiveness finds fertile ground to flourish and bloom. For forgiveness is not a one-time act, but a journey, a continual process of letting go, releasing the burdens of resentment and bitterness that weigh heavy on our hearts. It's a sacred dance between vulnerability and strength, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. So, let us embrace forgiveness not as a sign of weakness, but as a beacon of hope, a light that guides us towards healing, reconciliation, and ultimately, liberation from the chains of our own making. For in forgiving others, we free ourselves from the shackles of anger and resentment, and open our hearts to the transformative power of love. 5. Loyalty, standing by your side. Loyalty, within the tapestry of love, represents a steadfast devotion, a pledge not only to others but also to the very essence of who we are. It's a beacon of constancy in a world of shifting sands, urging us to remain resolute even when the winds of adversity howl and the tides of doubt surge. In the face of scorn and abandonment, loyalty remains our unwavering ally, bolstering our spirits with its unwavering resolve and unyielding strength. True loyalty is a force that transcends mere allegiance. It's a sacred bond forged in the crucible of shared experiences and mutual trust. It's the hand that reaches out to steady us when we stumble, the voice that whispers words of encouragement when all seems lost. In moments of trial and tribulation, loyalty serves as our North Star, guiding us through the darkest of nights with its steady, unwavering light. Yet, loyalty is not merely a virtue to be bestowed upon others. It is also a commitment to ourselves, a promise to honor our own values and principles even in the face of temptation and doubt. It's about staying true to who we are, even when the world clamors for conformity, and holding fast to our convictions with unshakable resolve. So, let us embrace loyalty not as a burden, but as a badge of honor, a testament to the strength of our character and the depth of our integrity. For in remaining loyal to ourselves and to those we hold dear, we cultivate bonds that withstand the test of time and weather the storms of life with grace and dignity. 6. Generosity, abundant love. Love, in its boundless essence, defies containment within the confines of singular attachments. It is not a finite reservoir to be hoarded for the exclusive benefit of one, but rather a fount that spills over, nourishing all it touches with its abundant warmth and compassion. Picture it as a mighty river, coursing through the vast expanse of existence, its currents carrying the love for those we hold dear, as well as for strangers in far-flung corners of the globe. From the moment we draw breath, love surrounds us like a gentle embrace, weaving its intricate tapestry of connection between souls, continents, and even the very fabric of nature itself. It's the love we feel for the stranger whose eyes meet ours in passing, for the earth beneath our feet, and for the myriad creatures that share our planet, from the tiniest weevil to the majestic house bat, and even the humble moth fluttering by the window, its fragile existence a poignant reminder of the fleeting beauty of life. In embracing this expansive vision of love, we open our hearts to a world of boundless possibility, where every interaction becomes an opportunity to celebrate the interconnectedness of all living beings. It's a love that knows no boundaries, transcending language, culture, and species to unite us in a shared tapestry of compassion and understanding. So, let us cherish this infinite wellspring of love within us, allowing it to flow freely and unreservedly, touching the lives of all who cross our path and illuminating the world with its radiant glow. For in the abundance of love, we find not only solace and joy but also the power to transform our world into a place of greater harmony, unity, and peace. 7. Patience, permitting development. In the whirlwind of our desires, there's a temptation to expect instant gratification, to yearn for others to fulfill our hopes and dreams with the snap of a finger. Yet, within the tapestry of true love, patience reigns supreme. It's a gentle hand that guides rather than demands, granting individuals the precious gift of time to blossom and evolve. True love understands that growth is a journey, not a destination, and that it takes time for seeds of potential to sprout and flourish. It's a nurturing force that allows for the ebb and flow of progress, embracing the inevitable detours and setbacks along the way with compassion and understanding. In the sanctuary of true love, there are no harsh reprimands or judgments, only unwavering support and acceptance. It's a space where individuals are free to stumble and fall, knowing that they will be lifted up with love and encouragement as they find their footing once more. So, let us embrace the virtue of patience in our relationships, recognizing that true love is not a race but a journey that unfolds in its own time, allowing each of us to grow and evolve into the best version of ourselves, one step at a time. By embracing these core ingredients, we transcend the limitations of romantic love and embark on a more profound journey, the journey of becoming truly human. Love, often seen as a mystical force beyond our control, is, in reality, a skill, a craft that can be cultivated and perfected over time. Just as we sharpen our abilities in music or sports through practice and dedication, so too can we refine our capacity for love through conscious effort and mindfulness. At its core, the art of love encompasses a myriad of qualities: empathy, communication, patience, and understanding, all of which can be nurtured and developed through practice. It's about learning to listen deeply, to empathize with the experiences and emotions of others, and to communicate our own thoughts and feelings with clarity and compassion. Like a sculptor shaping a masterpiece from raw clay, we mold and sculpt our relationships with care and intention, chiseling away at the rough edges to reveal the beauty and depth within. And just as a skilled artisan hones their craft through years of dedication and perseverance, so too do we refine our skills in love through a lifetime of learning and growth. So, let us approach the art of love with humility and curiosity, recognizing that mastery is not achieved overnight, but through a continual process of self-discovery and evolution. With each interaction, each moment of connection, we have the opportunity to deepen our understanding of ourselves and others, and to become ever more adept at the delicate dance of love. By approaching relationships with this newfound understanding, we can transform them from a precarious gamble into a fulfilling and enduring experience. Hi, I am Sarah.